Good evening, folks. This is Don at Affordable Desert Living. And we've got this absolutely beautiful evening here. We got the San Jose Mountains in the background looking gorgeous, as they often do. And in this video, I just wanted to catch everyone up on monsoons and rain. So normally you can look out at this view and see the San Jose Mountains. Well, they are totally shrouded in rain cloud at the moment. I knew I shouldn't have did that Canadian rain dance I did earlier. You kind of do it like you're playing hockey. Something like that. I'm getting wet. Well, folks, since it's storming like crazy outside, might be a good time to give folks a little update on how my rainwater catchment system is working. And it's not complete, as in I don't have the plumbing over to the rainwater tank. I took a little vacation away from all the hard work to go birding. But at least you can see that the 32-gallon Ace Hardware bucket I put under the spout got filled in about 15 minutes. So 200 square feet of roof space doesn't take long to fill up a 32-gallon bucket. And my yard's a mess. The rain is driving in from the east, which it usually doesn't. It usually comes from the south. So that means that it comes right underneath my front door there. And so it's not any fault of the door. It's, you know, it's got its rubber under there and everything, but it just can't handle pounding rain in that direction. Also, my generator, which lives under my outdoor kitchen table, was starting to get wet and not good. And it was still running, actually, so I unplugged it carefully when there was a break in the rain and wrapped a plastic garbage bag around it. And of course, unplugged everything. So anyway, this is monsoon season, and this is turning out to be a good one. And I've got to get the plumbing over to that tank because I'm losing hundreds of gallons of water just with not having that set up. So I'll get it set up as soon as I can, folks. And hopefully you'll cut me a little slack. Hopefully I'll cut myself a little slack. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. You can probably hear the rain. It's just really coming down. It's not really pouring like crazy like it was 30 minutes ago. Well, I haven't seen Roadies' girlfriend or spouse since last summer, so she might have been hit by a car or fallen prey to some kind of predator. I'm not sure. I just know that now for months he's been calling and calling and calling. I feel a little sorry for him, to be honest, but he'll probably get a new girlfriend or a new spouse at some point. But it's so fun to have him on my property. So when it comes to heavy rains and monsoons, then you can bet there's going to be a lot of mud in the yard. So as you can see here, I've got mulch throughout most of the backyard, and it's doing an absolute fantastic job. I need probably one more load to make all of my backyard easy to walk in wet, muddy conditions, because the mulch has covered it. So I thought I would go ahead and explain a little bit more about mulch and muddy conditions here, but my subscribers asked me to do a Georgia accent. I'm not sure I can do that. So I appreciate the rain, but I'll tell you, you listen to me. You come home like I did, and your yard is just like a peg waller. And I'm telling you, I know about hogs. Do you know hogs at all? Yorkshire hogs. Yorkshire are really, really good hogs. I mean, they don't eat a lot, and yet they get bigger and bigger all the time. But you know what's really, really bad and dangerous is these hogs that are crossed with European boars. Those things are mean. But anyway, I just wanted to say that if you've got a chance to get yourself some of this here mulch, this stuff is the best thing since sliced bread. It's cheap and it absorbs all the mud really well, and I can walk all over here and my boots aren't muddy, and it's just great. I mean, this is one of the smartest things I think I've done for this whole yard. And I'm just learning, you know. I mean, I always tell folks, you know, I might be 66 years old, but I'm just learning. I mean, every day I learn something. And it's a privilege and an honor to be here and learn all this stuff. And I just want to say that I've said it before, but you people watching this channel is just some of the most fun I've ever had in my whole life. And that's the truth. I don't lie. So, thank you a lot. And you got a problem with mud, then mulch is the way to go. In my last video, folks, I shared my birding vacation with you, and I was surprised, honestly, how many people said, hey, I'm interested in birds too, and I really, really loved that video, so thank you so much. So another thing I'm a bit overdue on is thanking some of you for your gifts. As most know, I have an Amazon wish list where I put things that would be really useful here for me. And I did that really simply because you folks asked me to do that. So having said so, let's take a look at some gifts. Well, first up, and these are anonymous donors. I couldn't find any little tags saying from Amazon. The person that gave that to you was whoever, and I couldn't find any tags, so maybe they wanted to remain anonymous, so that's okay. So I got this really cool stainless steel pot, and that's just an absolute winner for sure. And next up is this beautiful drill bit set, and it's got bits that I often break and lose. I'm notorious for breaking these things, and so now I've got no end of them, so thank you. And again, I don't know who to thank. It was an anonymous giver. From best I can tell, I couldn't find anything. So next up is this really cool jack that was given to me, and the gentleman in the comments said, just be really careful with this, Don. And I'll do my best to use a lot of caution. So as always, folks, thanks so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Just crazy the way the channel is growing, and I couldn't be happier. It's just amazing.